Hello everybody and welcome to biology. My name is Stephanie Bensman and I'm going to be your instructor for this semester. So I know that we're not meeting on campus and I know things are a little bit weird still, and I really do apologize for that because biology is so much fun and I really wish that I could be there in person to actually show you things and have you look at a microscope and have all the really fun experiences that you should have during biology. But unfortunately this semester we're not going to be able to. So I know you guys are non-bio majors. This might be the last time you ever have to deal with biology. And I do say deal because most of you guys probably hate biology, and I totally understand that, but I'm here to make things really fun for you guys. So I hopefully you guys really enjoy my class, and I make it as fun as possible, like I said, because biology is really fun, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to show you guys the fun parts of it. All right, let's go over the not so fun parts of it. Let's go over the syllabus, because, we have to, and it's day one, right? Introduction is what we would be doing if we were here in class. So let's pretend that we're actually in class instead of in my kitchen right now. All right, so you guys have my email address. It is stephanie.bensman@canyons.edu. We are basically conducting the entire class via Canvas, so make sure that you guys are really Canvas, experts. If you have any issues with Canvas, please contact Canvas IT. We have a special person for just Canvas. They're really great and they can totally help you out. If you also need a computer or anything like that, contact our regular IT department because we actually have loaners and stuff like that for you guys. We know that this is not ideal for anybody, and therefore we're trying to make it as easy for you guys as possible. So contact IT. Also, don't contact me about this kind of stuff because I'm terrible at it. I barely know how to work this phone. No, that's not true. But I don't have any access to help when it comes to IT stuff. So if you're having issues with Canvas or you're having issues with the videos or anything like that, I'm useless when it comes to that. So please contact actually COC's IT department, and you can just find that through their website. What else? Everything is going to be run through Canvas. We are going to have weekly modules. So in your weekly module, it will basically give you a list of instructions on what to do. I try to keep them as updated as possible. Just make sure that you guys go through the module on your own and look, that I didn't miss something. Like if there's a little discussion and I forgot to put that in the introduction, still do the discussion. I mean, it's still definitely do, but maybe I forgot to type it in. Again, this is not the perfect situation and I'm doing the best that I can, so please bear with me. I also teach at 5 different colleges, so if I say that we're here in Canyon Country or Valencia, whichever one you were at, and we're actually in Moore Park or vice versa, I don't know where I am. I'm in my living room. Digitally, I'm everywhere, though. So just bear with me again on that. Yeah, it's fun. What else? Okay, so you guys will have weekly Canvas instructions, basically to do discussions or quizzes or homework assignments. But most importantly, it's also going to have the content that you need for each week. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to cover about 2 chapters a week. Sometimes the chapters are long and we kind of break them up into part 1 and part 2. You would only be responsible for part 1 or part 2, whatever's on the schedule. I do keep an updated schedule, so as the semester progresses, if I need to change something, I will change the schedule, and I will always put the date that I changed it. So if you have an old version, make sure that you look at the new version of the dates. Because I do sometimes have to delete things or add things or change stuff around depending on how you guys are doing. And that's only in your best interest. So make sure to always check the syllabus and the dates because especially the dates, they can change. What else? Each week you guys are going to have things like homework assignments or quizzes or discussions, like I said. So make sure that you're checking Canvas on a regular basis. You should always be looking on Canvas. If we're supposed to meet on campus twice a week, you should be looking at Canvas at least twice a week to make sure that you have everything that you need done. Due dates are due dates. You guys can do them whenever you want. For example, your first lab, you have a week to do. So it's usually due on Wednesdays, I believe. Check the schedule because, again, I have too many classes. It's kind of hard to keep track of dates. That's why I write everything down. So again, check them, but I believe they're due every Wednesday. So make sure that you guys get those done. And if it's late, it is 50% off. So that includes all homework assignments, and labs. Quizzes, there are no makeups for quizzes, and there are no makeup for exams because immediately after the quizzes and the exams close, I give you guys the answers. So you can't say, oh, I forgot to take, and this happened over the summer, by the way, at COC. Somebody's like, oh, I forgot to take the exam. And I'm like, well, all the answers are already shown. I can't have you go back and redo the test. That's just not going to work. So make sure that you guys pay attention to due dates. I know we're not meeting, but we are still meeting as if we have things due as if we're still meeting on Mondays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, crap. Are you guys Tuesdays and Thursdays? I don't know. Hang on, let me check. Let me check. This is all online. I think you guys are Tuesdays and Thursdays. My bad. Anyway, so make sure that either way, they're due each week, so you guys have a week to do them. I wouldn't wait to the last minute, especially if it comes to things like accessibility issues. I know it's 107 degrees outside right now, and my power just keeps flickering on and off, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish this video. Fingers crossed, right? If the power goes off, then I got to start all over. So things happen. You know, I understand that things happen. I also understand that, you know, the world is kind of crazy right now. So if there is something that's going on that you need to, you know, maybe have some, I don't know, issue about, contact me. Like, I'm a person too, so just contact me and say, hey, I'm having issues. It only happened this one time. It'll never happen again, and here's why it happened, and I'm so sorry. Like, you know, I'll probably go lenient on you the first time. If it happens every single week or you're missing big things like exams, I can't help you with that. Like, this is college. You guys are adults. Even if you're under 18, because every once in a while I get some high school students, you guys are in college now, which means I'm going to treat you like adults, and due dates are due dates. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. What else? Let's talk about textbooks. Your required textbook is Campbell Essential Biology. I believe it's the 7th edition. You can get the other editions, the older editions, they're fine. Honestly, I know I'm not supposed to say this because it's... you can get any biology book. Biology doesn't change book to book. Photosynthesis is photosynthesis. It really doesn't, you know. The bulk of where I'm going to get my test questions and quiz questions from are my PowerPoints. And those are straight out of this book. So yeah, it would be in your best interest to get the book or get a book, because if you're like, wait, she said this thing, but there wasn't enough information. I'm not live for you guys, so I can't answer any live questions. You can always email me any kind of questions you have, but this is when you'd want to refer to the book or go online. You guys have the world at your fingertips, literally Google and all this other amazing resources. So make sure that you guys go online and search for the answers before you just email me, what's the answer to number 4? Because I'm probably going to tell you guys to do some research and then come back to me if you still don't understand it. Let's see, the lab manual is going to be digital, and I believe it's free for you guys this semester. I think they posted it, or I'm going to post it on Canvas. I might have already posted it on Canvas. I don't know, I have to check. I usually record my videos early, so I'm recording this video from the past. No, I'm okay. There's from the future, I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, I'm trying to be funny to keep things interesting, but I can't tell if you're laughing because my kitchen sink doesn't give me anything, right? 0 feedback. Rude. Anyway, let's move on. So that is the lab manual. All of your labs will be completely 100% online. In fact, all of them are already posted, I believe. So you guys can, if you want to move ahead and do labs early, I highly recommend it. In fact, if I post anything early, including homework, do it early. Just get it out of the way. You know, don't wait to the last second to do this stuff. Get on top of it. That means for like, you could do like 2 or 3 weeks worth of work, and then for 2 or 3 weeks, you don't have anything to do. It's just easier that way. Easier for you, I think, anyway. So, you know, if you want to work ahead, you absolutely can. Just don't fall behind, right? You don't have to work ahead. You can work on a weekly schedule, right? Each week we cover 2 lectures and a lab, unless there's a test. Usually then it's like 1 lecture and then the test, because I'm not going to punish you guys. We have quizzes probably about every other week. We have a discussion about every other week. You guys do have to participate in the discussion. That is my attendance points or participation points, because it's the only way I can do it. But you also are going to be interacting with each other. So you're going to be commenting on other people's posts. So I'm going to ask a question like, what do you think of this chemical? Oh, chemicals. Not always bad. So, and then you're going to post your opinion, and then people are going to reply to your opinion. And I want you guys to kind of build a rapport with other people. And even though we're not getting to meet other people, we're going to digitally meet other people. So it's going to be cool. I don't know. We're working on it. I'm trying. All right. What else? Announcements. I do make announcements throughout the week. Usually it's I'm changing due dates or reminding you guys of tests or something like that. So make sure that you guys are checking Canvas for any kind of announcements that I might have made or changes that I might have made. Make sure that you are looking at your weekly module. I will try to say on the front page, like this week, you know, week number 4, just click on it. Just click on it anyway. You can see all the due dates and all the assignments and stuff that we have to go over. Some labs are harder than others, so some labs will take longer. So make sure that you guys give yourself ample amount of time to do the labs and the homeworks, and don't just try to scramble and turn them in, you know, half-assed. When it comes to the homeworks, there's, weekly homeworks that you have to do. Not every single chapter has homework. Some chapters have 2 homeworks. But they are really important. It's going to solidify what I'm going to ask you guys on the tests. So when I'm lecturing, you're like, okay, I totally get it. But then I ask you a question on it in the homework, you're like, oh, I have no idea. Then you can kind of, look that up. You can learn that extra information, that extra bit that's important. And then when the test comes up, you're like, I remember that from the homework. So it's really important that you guys put the time into the homework because it's only going to help you guys on the test. I can tell you without a doubt, people who don't do the homework do not do well. 1, because they lose out on a ton of points. And 2, they just don't get the concepts as well as the people who do the homework. So make sure you guys are, actively paying attention to that. What else? Remember that it's sort of a self-paced class. I'm kind of reading along the syllabus right now. It's sort of a self-paced class. Like you can do the labs early. You can do the homeworks whenever you want to. You can watch my videos. So I do pre-record all my videos for you guys. And lucky for you, because I talk really, really fast, and in person, you can't pause me. But in your living room or wherever you are, you can pause me. So all you gotta do is pause me and be like, I need a break from her. Or, what did she say? And you can rewind me. So I do record all of my videos for you guys. All of my videos for the entire semester are up on YouTube, as well as my other classes too. So if you're bored and you guys want to go check out my marine biology class, go for it and take a free class. So all my lectures are there, and it's fun if you want to check it out. Like I said, if you want to get ahead, that's great. Just don't fall behind. Okay. Everything's going to be due by midnight. So if it is due that day, it is due by midnight that day. So don't get started on it at 11 o'clock and then realize you don't have access to it. Make sure that you guys do it way before. Or at least the morning of or the day of. So in case something goes wrong, you're not waiting till the last second. If you are waiting till the last second, I'm going to be way less lenient than if you are doing it a week or 2 out and you're like, there's something wrong with this file. If there is something wrong with the file, let me know. I have to upload all of these things for every single class that I teach at every single different college. So sometimes I'm copying and pasting things from other colleges and they're like, that link doesn't work. I'm like, crap, I got to go back and redo it. So if there's anything that's wrong, please let me know. And that includes tests, right? I have to write every single A, B, C, D, E answer for every question. So sometimes as I'm writing these, I'm clicking the right answer and maybe the computer doesn't read it, right? It keeps it on the wrong answer. Or I change a test question, from semester to semester and class to class, and I change it and maybe I don't hit the right answer this time because I changed the question. If that's the case, let me know. I'm happy to go back and change it so that everybody gets those points, including you. Like if there's something wrong with the test and you miss those points, I'll give you those freebie points because you're the first one to take the test. Freebie points, guys. Be the first one. It's great. What else? Discussions are also due. You have to respond to 2 different people. I think I assign them to you, so it's like a random computer generated, just kind of like randomly assigns you somebody. If it doesn't, just respond to anybody. I really don't care who, as long as you guys are just discussing. It's the whole point of a discussion. 2-way discussion, or at least 2-way. Otherwise, you're just talking to yourself. Like me right now. How weird is this? I don't know. I don't like lecturing to my kitchen. It doesn't laugh at my jokes. And probably neither do you, but I'm okay with that. Let's see. Like I said, participation and attendance. You guys do have to do the discussion that kind of is your participation and attendance. Also, if you're doing your work, I'm going to give you participation points because you're doing your work. You're participating. You're turning things in on time. That's all I ask for. No cheating. This is kind of hard to enforce this semester because I can't stop you from, Googling questions mid-test. I can't stop you from looking at your phone. I can't stop you from having the book or your notes open. But what I can do is make the test hard enough that if you have to Google every single question, you're not going to have time for the test. The tests are timed, and I know exactly how long it should take you. So if you guys don't know the answers and you're frantically searching for every single answer, you're going to run out of time, and then you're going to miss those points. So make sure that you guys study, because you do still have to take these tests. And some questions you can't find, you can't Google. I made them up. So make sure that you guys put the time in, study for these exams. It really is important that you guys do so. And that's the whole point of this class, right? Right? I know. Okay, grading for midterms, 50 points each. Don't miss the midterms. It's a lot of points, but it's not all the points, right? I understand that some people are not great test takers. So your labs are worth a ton of points. The homeworks are worth a ton of points. Participation discussions are worth a ton of points. I make it all worth a lot of points so that maybe you don't do so hot on the test, but you can still do well in my class. Okay, I'm doing that for you guys. We do have a lab midterm and a lab final that is written by the college, and I can do nothing about it. Literally, I can't do anything about that. And some of the questions are kind of silly. But I'm going to give you guys study guides. I'm going to give you guys, in fact, I already have all the study guides posted. So you should have all the information that you should need for all of the semester. So as you guys are going through these labs, make sure you're paying attention to the study guides. Write the answers out as you go. That way when you're studying for the lab final, you already have all the answers right there. So easy. Okay. Quizzes. Like I said, we're going to have quizzes about every other week. Not every single week, but about every other week. And usually it's about 1 to 3 chapters. So I don't try to make them super hard. I just try to guide you on what kind of questions I could ask for the exam. So that's all that is. And the lab exam, both the lab exam and the lecture exam are cumulative. So yes, you can't just cram for one test and then forget it all. You do have to memorize it for the whole semester. Bummer. I know. It's called learning. Weird. Okay. Usual 90% to 100 is an A, 80 to 90 is a B, 70 to 80 is a C. I do offer extra credit. So it's already posted online. You have 3 options. You get to do 2 of the 3. Any 2 of the 3. One is a blood donation. Go donate blood. We are in a pandemic and we need blood more than ever. You can make a private appointment. You see nobody. It's very hygienic and totally safe, but we need it. So go please donate blood. And then all you got to do is send me a picture of that little, thanks for donating blood card. And boom, extra credit. The second one is an animal write-up. Pick any animal in the entire world and tell me everything about it. That has to be 3 pages. 3 pages, 2 pages. I think I only said 2 pages because I'm nice. I know, that's like nothing. It's like 4 paragraphs. None of this big margin nonsense. I need 2 full typed pages, okay? I know what your name is. It's on the canvas. I don't need a big, this much of the page is taking up just by your name. No. But just tell me everything about the animal. Where does it live? How long does it live? What does it eat? What eats it? There it is. What are its cool adaptations? What can it do that nothing else can do? Or what is cool about it? What do you like about it? It's just an animal write-up. It's supposed to be fun, guys. But it's a little bit of research, so it's like your research paper. And then the last one, because this is a biology class, and biology is the study of life, as you will soon learn, I care about the planet. And plastic is a huge problem. Like huge, like ridiculous. You think the pandemic is a problem? Climate change and plastics are a problem, and garbage and pollution and just... So, go do a beach cleanup. And mind you guys are at College of the Canyon, so you're a little bit far away from the beach. If you don't drive or you don't feel safe going to the beach, pick up trash anywhere. Walk down the side of the road. I mean, maybe not like the freeway, even though there's a ton of trash. Like, be safe. Please be safe. But like parks, anywhere. I really don't care where you pick up trash, because eventually, in 100,000 whatever years, 500 years from now, that trash is going to make its way from COC to the ocean. So pick it up now. And do your planet a solid and just get some good karma points for you. So, and then some extra credit points for me. Weird. So like I said, you can do any 2 of the 3 extra credits, and you have all semester to do that. So those are available at any time. Your midterms and your exams are usually, I give you 53 questions out of 50. Okay, which means you have 3 extra credit potential questions, or you get to miss 3 questions for free. I know, I'm so nice to you guys. Weird. So sometimes, there's 4 extra credit questions, or 2, or 5, or, there are ways to get extra credit, but, you gotta get the answers right. So study. What else? I do have some in-class assignments, and yes, you have to watch my lecture videos to actually get those in-class assignments. Meaning you have to be in class and watch the whole video. You have to watch me for an hour a day. You would be doing that if we were on campus, and it would probably be longer than an hour. So some of my videos are short. You're welcome. Anyway, yes, you do have to watch all the videos from start to finish, because sometimes I sneak a little in-class assignment on there to make sure that you guys are watching. If you are part of the disabled students programs and services, they've probably already contacted me, so I will give you guys any kind of leeway, like extra time on the test, quizzes, stuff like that. If that's something that you think that you might need, please go see them. They're a really great service that, in fact, all colleges offer for any kind of students with disabilities. So they'll test you, they'll figure it out, and then they'll contact me and say, yes, they get time and a half on test, or, if we were in class private testing. So go see them if you think that might be something that you need, or that might be benefiting for you. Blah, 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 blah. And I think that's it. So that's the syllabus. That's all the information that I have for you guys. I will be seeing you guys each week, or more like you will be seeing me each week, because we're not having any kind of live sessions. So make sure that you guys are doing your homework each week. Make sure you guys are paying attention to due dates like quizzes and exams. Make sure you're familiarizing yourself with Canvas. Quizzes are on the left, and quizzes are and tests are under the same tab. So kind of like scroll around and find things, and if you're like, I don't know where the test is, but it's due. Really, if you can't find it, then you can email me, but just search around for it. You guys are big kids. You can be able to find this kind of stuff. You guys are the technological generation. Can't keep you off your phones. You're gonna have giant thumbs in like 50 years from all the texting. Anyway, I won't keep you guys any longer. Thank you so much for day 1 introduction. Welcome to biology. I think we're going to have a really fun semester. So thank you guys, and I will see you next week, or, this week for the next lecture. Pay attention to the schedule. It's up on Canvas. Okay, thanks. Bye.